Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me here. My name is Supisara, QA engineer from Line Company Thailand. My latest project is payment service, which owns the area of the tax invoice generating and the financial documents for each product teams in Line Thailand. For this session, building the quality first culture from skills to share value, gonna cover the key QA skills that and how to get the cross-functional team to value the quality as much as speed. No matter you are a QA or a developer or product owner, this talk's gonna offer you the actionable insights to build the trust and collaborate more effectively for long-term impact. For agenda of this session is start with why quality matters for everyone and the key QA skills that bridging the teams to business success. And the next is real example from my working experience and the key takeaways. So why quality matters? Start with quality gonna protect the brand reputation. Poor quality gonna leads to bad reviews on the social, right? And lost trust. And great quality makes your brand stand out. The next is quality help build trust and customer satisfaction. Consistent quality keeps customer coming back even when the new competitors come. And the next is saving costs and improve time to market. Fixing bugs after release is costly, right? But if you build the quality since the start, it's gonna smarter. So I would say that the quality help drives the business impact. But apart from this, the quality also the key to drive the faster delivery. So fewer bugs mean less back and forth between dev and QA. And the next is help better collaboration. The teams gonna work together on clear requirements and share responsibility. And the last is help proactive mindset. With fewer issues, teams can focus on innovation and user experience instead of firefighting. So I would say that quality is also help drives the team impact too. For the next one, I would like to share about the key QA skill. On the first one is analytical thinking that helps QA to verify, clarify the requirement and investigate the issues before involving developers. In grooming and planning session, I use like a blueprint of questions to make sure we are aligned before start. So the first one, I'm focusing on purpose or intent. What problem are we solving? Who's the end users? Or what's the goal and success metric? The next, we'll focus on behavior. What should the system do? Or what's the main and edge case? And the next is focusing on constraints. Any business rule or boundaries or dependencies that happen. And the next is testability. What are the acceptance criteria or how we will test it? And the last, focusing on risk. What happens if it fails, or are there any risky area or hidden assumptions? So I would say that this question help the whole team build better features with fewer surprises. And for this skill, we're gonna create a big impact across the team and the business. It helps issue prevention by clarifying the requirement, constraints, and risk early, and also support the root cause analysis. so we can fix problems before release. And also encourage the proactive culture where the team thinks ahead and improve continuously. In the end, it also leads to business value, saving time, reducing cost, and prevent the defect that hurt the customer satisfaction. And the next key skill is communication and collaboration. So this skill is essential for effective teamwork. So one example from me is using the specification by example or SBE. Before development starts, we work together to turn unclear requirements into concrete examples. This helps in 3 ways. The first, it makes the requirement clearer and reduce the misunderstandings. The next is help better collaboration since it brings the whole team on the same page. And also if you use like format, like given when then the examples can become the automated acceptance test. So in short, examples help requirements return them into testable and shared understanding. So if we have situation like this, PO say, I want to allow user to input the coupon code on the order form. Backend say, is discount code a flat amount or a percentage, or can be both? And front end say, what if discount code is invalid? How should we display it? UX UI say, where in the user journey does this feature? So let's write the examples. And this is what we can break down from only one sentence from PO once into the concrete example with given when then format. But this is just roughly example. And this include like a valid case and invalid case, and also expired code case, and including the checking of displaying if the code is valid or invalid. So this helps team understand how to implement and handle the fail case. It helps removing ping pong between dev and QA. So with this skill, this help improve development time and process. If team members keep communication, they will get fast feedback to improve their work. The next is help transparency and build trust in team. And the last, it help building share ownership in team. And also leads to better time to market and faster feedback in business value. The next skill is user empathy. As a QA, it's quite important to do prioritization with customer focus, seeing the product from the user perspective. This help QA design tests that reflect real user behavior, including pain points and edge case. So QA prioritize the tests and defects based on user impact and data. Start with the basic use case, which is most used by users, and become regression test, automation test. And the next is new features. Basic flows are added into the regression after release. And the last one gonna be edge case or critical areas that test through the exploratory test. And the defect priority depends on severity and likelihood. For example, a crash on the OOS might be severe but rare. Fixing it may not be urgent, so QA provide this context and with the data before racing into product owner. This help team focus on what matters most. So with this skill, surely it helps align the efforts with the user needs and also leads to higher customer satisfaction. Next is the real example that I would like to share how I and my team apply these skills on my project, which is payment service. This service connects to the live shopping. It's just the example. And the payment gateway, which is third party, and also the third party of settlement system to collect the data and generate the financial documents. Oh, sorry. So I will walk through the flow. First, the buyer gonna make order at the day 0 to live shopping, and then live shopping gonna create the transaction to 3 components at the same day, which is day 0. And then after midnight, payment service gonna call payment gateway to collect the data from the payment gateway. And the settlement gonna happens on the day 5. And payment service gonna inquiry the data at the day 5 too. And on the morning of day 6, the financial document gonna generate. So the challenge that we faced is QA had to wait 6 days just to verify the settlement and document generation. And we couldn't change the third party of settlement team to change the schedule, even in the UAT. And developers is stuck for testing because they have no the test data, and creating the transaction is quite complex and easy for happen the human error. So to solve this pain point, I would share the problem with the team and work together on the solutions to speed up the test. And here what we did. We built the data feeder, which is the new service to daily generate the transaction data. So the data is always ready for testing, and mock the settlement system to simulate the data files. To instant return success. So no more 5-day wait. And mock the payment gateway to simulate the data files so we could test on the same day. And also reschedule the document generation to happen just right after the settlement, so cutting the wait from 6 days to 1 day. So it shows how analytical thinking help us spot the issues, and collaboration help us solve them, and customer empathy drove us to prevent the problems before release. So key takeaways of this session is to sharing the ideas how quality mindset skill can create core values and success impact to business, including the real example. And you all can be a part to promote the quality, because quality is everyone's job. So I would like to encourage you to think about it. For example, product owner, you can define like a testable story or more detail of requirement, and welcome QA early. And developers can write the testable code and keep sharing context. And QA helps facilitate and questioning or exploratory testing and coaching about the test. So that's all for me. Thank you.